2024. Where do y'all stand now?
I mean,
is it finalized, the divorce?
Not yet.
Okay, so it's not
Still
finalized.
going through it.
Do you want it to be finalized?
I'm ready to be over it, for it to be over it, yeah.
Really? Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently? Or that you regret? Or that you know?
I should respect her way more. You know what I mean? I made bad decisions as a man, like stepping out, like, gotta take that on the chin. Like, that's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin. Cause like, I could have been we got so much our kids to live for. I was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man. I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? I can say that.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like that was a thing that was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation. Mm-hmm. And
you think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
For sure.
Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, because I would be seeing I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that. And so it was just like, that was a weird thing though. That was kind of crazy.
I mean, the lengths that people go in our industry to enmesh themselves in your personal life to get certain outcomes in business, their lengths are great.
People thought Offset had finally calmed down. But the moment Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' engagement rumor hit the internet, everything exploded again. Not just a little drama, we're talking full meltdown energy. And the wildest part, it's not even Cardi saying anything, it's Offset snapping first. Again, like clockwork. But things are shifting this time. Cardi isn't laughing it off. She isn't brushing it aside. Behind the scenes, she's gearing up with something way bigger, yet way more dangerous for Offset's image than he seems ready for. Because according to multiple insiders, Cardi B is done protecting him, done keeping quiet, and done trying to keep the peace. She supposedly has receipts. Heavy ones, and if she drops them, the internet won't just buzz, it'll shake. But before we even touch that bombshell, let's look at how this chaos even started. People expected Cardi to get some peace after giving birth to her baby with Stefon. Heal, rest, enjoy her new life, maybe post cute baby pics. Instead, Offset decided to make noise. Again, he jumped online, posted that shady "my kid LOL" message, deleted it, and then tried to act like none of it ever happened. People were confused, annoyed, and honestly embarrassed for him, but it didn't stop there. Offset kept finding new ways to insert himself into Cardi's life. Like he's allergic to letting her move on. And then the rumors hit. Rumors that Stefon popped the question. Rumors that Cardi said yes. Rumors that a whole engagement was quietly happening behind the scenes. That's when Offset went from annoyed to pressed. From pressed to unraveling. For years, Cardi protected him. For years, she covered things up, smoothed things over, told fans, we're working on it. But now, people close to her are whispering that she's preparing to embarrass him publicly, in a way that would destroy his cool guy persona overnight. One rumor claims Offset allegedly had threesomes with Quavo, and Cardi supposedly has proof. Whether that's true or not is a whole separate conversation. But what matters is Cardi isn't talking randomly. She's warning him loudly, and if someone is warning this publicly, the situation behind the scenes is usually way worse. Offset said months ago, "Everybody can see I don't want you," but every time Cardi takes one step forward, he takes 10 steps backward and bumps into her like he forgot the breakup happened. He keeps acting like she'll eventually call him, like she'll eventually come back. Like this is just some phase. But she isn't coming back. She's building a whole new family, and he knows it. That's why he's reacting like this. It's not about Stefon. It's not about the baby. It's about the fact that she's happy, and he's not part of that picture. Cardi's team told TMZ the ring everyone saw in her left hand wasn't an engagement ring. Fans did not buy it for 1 second. Not when Cardi keeps her personal life locked down like a vault. She hid her marriage to Offset for months. She hid huge milestones before, and she clearly trusts Stefon way more than anyone expected. If she was engaged, she wouldn't announce it. She'd wait, just like she always does. And let's be real, that ring looks too loud to be just a ring. So when the rumor spread, it spread fast. Offset spiraled even faster. Trying to hurt Cardi, Offset allegedly ran to DJ Academics, someone who has never liked her, and spilled everything he thought would embarrass her. That alone told the whole world just how deep in his emotions he was. If you're truly done with someone, you don't run to their enemies. Offset did the opposite. Fans are now hearing that Offset is refusing to sign the divorce papers. Not because he wants to fix the marriage, but because if Cardi stays legally married, she cannot marry Stefon. That would explain his sudden online tantrums, the legal father tweet, the constant shade, and his refusal to let the relationship end cleanly. He's trying to slow the process down, trying to block her next steps, trying to make her life harder, just because he can. And Cardi has officially had enough. When she finally spoke up, her message wasn't petty. It wasn't shady. It wasn't celebrity drama. It sounded scared. She wrote, "Y'all be thinking it's funny, and it's not. It's been over a year, and I'm still being harassed and threatened to the point that I feel like my life in danger." You could feel the weight behind those words. This wasn't just about tweets or jealousy. This was deeper. This was serious. And then she dropped the line that made everyone sit up. It could get real nasty with just one upload. Leave me alone. One upload, just one. Even people who normally clown celebrity drama stopped and said, okay, this is different. Because when someone says they feel unsafe, that's not entertainment anymore. That's danger. Between Offset allegedly refusing to sign divorce papers, Stefon and Cardi's rumored engagement, the newborn, the legal father situation, Offset's public breakdown, Cardi hinting at explosive receipts, and behind-the-scenes threats. This situation is nowhere near over, and if Cardi really has the kind of proof insiders claim she does, Offset might want to sit down, breathe, and rethink everything, because one wrong move, one wrong post, one wrong interview could turn this entire situation from messy to catastrophic. People have been watching Cardi B drop hints for months about how Offset's behavior has been affecting her. But now, everything is playing out in real time, and the pieces are finally coming together. She's been signaling all along that his energy has been toxic. Little manipulations, sly digs, attempts to make her look crazy online. And it's not just annoying. Cardi's been dealing with serious anxiety, which is the last thing anyone needs, especially after giving birth. Offset's behavior reads like someone trying to rewrite history. It's loud, chaotic, emotional, all over the place. Like he wants the world to forget she's moving on. And Cardi, she looks ready to match that energy, but this time with a plan. Remember that tweet where she hinted she had dirt on him? The streets are buzzing that she might finally release those receipts. One claim floating around is that Offset allegedly had threesomes with Quavo, not just once, but multiple times with different women. And yes, names like Pratt are being mentioned, which sent the internet into a frenzy. But before anyone jumps to conclusions, let's clarify. Offset and Quavo always referred to each other as play cousins, a hood term for family friends, not literal blood relatives. Their families have long-standing ties. which is why people got confused. This next chapter is messy, intense, and extremely personal. Offset tried to clarify last year that he and Quavo weren't related by blood, and that he had been close to both Quavo and Takeoff since 6th grade. Takeoff, being Quavo's uncle but only 3 years older, also complicates the family dynamic. But when rumors about women and relationships began circulating, it all got tangled, making the whole story look much wilder than it really was. Apparently, this tension played a major role in the Migos' breakup. The public assumed it was about business or labels, but insiders revealed it was more about loyalty and trust being broken. Offset allegedly got involved in situations with Quavo and City without full transparency, which violated that unspoken code. Once that trust cracked, the whole dynamic fell apart. The studio sessions became tense, social media interactions were icy, and even the brothers who weren't directly involved were affected by the chaos. You can see it in the unfollows, the subtle online moves, and the interviews Takeoff did before he passed. Takeoff was trying to stay neutral, Quavo was frustrated, and Offset, well, he was in the middle of all the noise, pushing it further than anyone expected. Every little slip, every shady post, and every cryptic tweet added fuel to the fire. Now Cardi is sitting on a mountain of knowledge about all of this. Information that could change how fans see Offset, Quavo, and even the history of some of these relationships. She's been patient, letting the world stew while she stayed focused on herself and her family. But insiders suggest that she's done waiting. The receipts, the proof, the context. Once it drops, it could blow the lid off this entire saga. This isn't just entertainment, it's a web of betrayal, loyalty, family ties, and the messy truth behind what fans thought they knew. And with Cardi standing firm, holding the cards, the story is far from over. One wrong move from Offset, one slip, one public misstep, and everything could go from drama to full-blown chaos. This is why everyone watching needs to pay attention. The stakes are high, the history is tangled, and the next chapter could change everything for everyone involved. Cardi isn't just defending herself, she's rewriting the rules on how this story ends. Offset tried to play it cool, acting like nothing had happened, but Quavo wasn't letting anything slide anymore. And the craziest part? No one outside their circle had a clue what was really going on. Fans just kept seeing weird moves online, shady captions, awkward interviews, and that strange energy shift whenever the Migos were mentioned. It was like watching a storm slowly form, and the tension was building in real time. Behind closed doors, things were far messier. Conversations turned into heated arguments, loyalty got questioned, and old issues that had been buried suddenly resurfaced. Even Takeoff, the calmest of the group, tried to mediate, but he couldn't fix something that had been simmering for so long. Then came the rumors about Offset and Sadie. Insiders say that was the final straw, the moment that cracked the whole foundation. But here's the kicker. Quavo wasn't angry about what happened, he was furious it happened without his knowledge. Their bond was built on trust, even when things got messy, and that trust being broken changed everything. Overnight, the vibe shifted completely. They stopped showing up together to events, group chats went silent, and everyone around them could feel the tension. By the time the breakup was official, it wasn't shocking, just tragic, because the real story was way heavier than what the public had seen. Now, with Cardi and Offset's latest drama bringing all this old tea back to the surface, the pieces are finally connecting. Fans are piecing together Quavo's lines in songs like Messy. Lyrics that had everyone confused before now make sense. That bar about someone behind my dog's back wasn't random, it was the truth laid bare, just hidden in plain sight. And now, Cardi is sitting on receipts that could shake the entire internet. Offset thought he could drag her, throw shade, and play the victim. But the tables have turned. Cardi's glowing, thriving, and holding the cards. She has a new man, a new baby, and a life full of joy, while Offset is out here spiraling. We're talking alleged threesomes, old secrets, hidden drama, the kind of revelations that make people stare at their screens, mouth wide open, thinking, wait, what? This isn't casual tea you sip quietly. The minute Cardi drops even one screenshot, the industry will scramble. Everyone will be trying to figure out what's real, what's exaggerated, and what's straight up shocking. Brace yourself, because this saga is about to explode in ways no one saw coming. Offset is about to learn what happens when you push the wrong person too far. Cardi is done playing games, and she's ready to make the world see exactly what she's been dealing with. So strap in, get your snacks, and prepare for the next chapter. The drama is far from over, and the stakes have never been higher. Cardi B is ready to rewrite the narrative, and everyone watching is about to witness the fallout. What do you think? Is Offset finally in over his head, or does he still have a move left? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is just heating up.